Hello, everyone. How we doing? So, I'm gonna see because late. No worries, Portal. Thank you for stopping by. As like I said, I was pretty sunburned to shit. So much so that I don't know if I can show this, but like I'm missing a chunk out of my arm right here because it boiled up. But hey, welcome back, everyone. I'm very tired. You still look pretty red. Yeah, I figured I would. I'm also still damn quiet every time, man. I don't know why this reverts every single time because 55 is loud. See, like it wasn't loud 2 seconds ago, but now it's fucking loud. Like, so goddamn stupid. I don't get it. I also don't want to hear myself that much. There we go. Thank you. And I saved the settings. It's just not saving, but whatever. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to No Kuni. I'm excited to be back and have an absolutely wonderful time. Let's just wait till there we go. Okay. So for a recap, for those who weren't able to catch us last time, we got Esther. We also have Floofy and we also had our Stuffy Beef, also our original familiar to Metamorphose. So we still got Boof as well as Karlak. I believe we just kept them the same, which is Go-Go, and then we have Floofy. For anyone of those in chat, if I ever capture a familiar, just remember that you could be a familiar. If you want, of course. Anyway, we stopped a volcano from exploding and destroying Alma Moon, which is the town that we're back in. And we even ran and got into a bit of a scuffle with the Dark Djinn. On that, that's about everything. Now it's time to do some side quests and maybe continue down the main quest line.
Oh, I say, young fellow, I'm at a ding-dong town. And what are you? And here you are again, old thing. What are the chances? God, jolly good to see you again.
It's good to see you too, sir. Are you writing about Alma Moon now?
Indeed I am. The desert is poorly sweltering. But one can say it's been a world tour without squeezing in a little volcano viewing, don't you know?
Jeepers, you climbed Old Smoky?
Hardly. It is my maiden aunt always remarked I'm not the most courageous of fellows, but I do poodle around the foot of the old place a little, what? And jolly well worth it was too. It inspired me to write a rather marvelous little passage from my memories. Let me recite it for you. Oh, bother. Oh, dash and bother and confound it all.
What's wrong?
Well, I seem to have misplaced the old diary yet again. Dashed fool that I am. Sorely embarrassed, of course. Given my solemn promise to you last time we met, I must seem rather scatterbrained, old lemon. I say, you can come to an aid of the party once more, could you, old stick?
Yeah, sure. I'll help you find your missing diary. Where'd you leave it?
The fearsome youth brings us here to one's gold holy eye. Never mind the fancy talk.
Oh, I said, never mind the fancy talk.
Where did you drop the flipping thing this time? Yes, right, of course. I seem to remember composing a little something whilst leaning against rather a fine old tree at the foot of the volcano there. Having been somewhat lost in the midst of creativity, of course, quite wish the tree escaped me. I didn't venture too far up the slopes, mind you. Find the tree and you'll find my diary. Sure as eggs is eggs. Thanks awfully, old boy.
Yeah, no worries, man. Well, I guess we're going back to Old Smoky before we do anything. What other tasks do we have? Oh, wait. Errand complete. Wait, what? No, that's from Ding Dong Dell. No, that's something else. Great, yeah, wait, where the hell? Story, whatever, all right. Well, because it should be in there. Story. Yeah, the Great Next Stage. Acquire a ship in Castaway Cove. Right, so we need to acquire a ship. That's not my main concern at the moment. My main concern... asking for some special spices, but he wanted me to do something beforehand. Look for the diary. Yeah, okay, so it's just those two. So I need to find the volcano seeds. I believe I have 2. If I were to recall correctly, but I guess we'll find out. How's everyone doing? Now that we have the whole recap and all that jingle jangle out of the way. Hello, old man. Must I tell you to grin to create my turmeric root, 3 generous pitches of spicy seeds, lumberwood, the ancient small spicy seeds can be found in the vault. Wait, where can the turmeric root be found? Turmeric root can be attained from a beast known as the lumberwood. Okay, so I have to defeat lumberwood. And spicy seeds, okay, so I need to find lumberwood. But I believe I do have spicy seeds, do I not? Yeah, I got some spicy seeds. Okay, so now I just need to kill lumberwood. Which I have not come... if I remember correctly, I have not come across a single creature called the lumberwood yet. So that means this is a future endeavor. Interesting. Very interesting. Unless I'm very much mistaken, which of course I'm not. You keep familiars. Familiars, am I correct? Yes, but why do you ask? I think you'll find that you are just the right person I've been waiting for. Excellent. Eh? How exactly will you find that? What are you going on about, Specky? I think you'll find that my name is in fact Darwin, and that I am a highly respected researcher in the field of familiarology. I am currently in the area collecting important data on the creatures that have been tamed here and more in the regions of the world. Oh, you are you? And don't tell me. You're too much of a wimp to go after them yourselves, so you want to help us. You want us to help you, is it? Precisely. I'd like to offer you the exciting opportunity to assist me in the groundbreaking research by taming certain creatures and bringing them to me for study. Sure. What do you want? Species of creatures to resemble a bunch of unripe bananas and one that wears a purple turban. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, those are... yeah, I know exactly... oh. No. Thank you. I know exactly who you're talking about. Let's go get him now. Well, we're on our way to the volcano, of course. All right. So, purple turbans and a bunch of babanas. Not skelebones. All right, chat, keep an eye. Oh, there's one. There's the turban guy, and there's the banana guy. All right, perfect. I doubt we'll get him first try, but yeah. Come on. Only one way to find out. Get him, Stuffy Beef. Good job, Stuffy. A very, very good job. Hey, good job, Floofy. And they're metamorphable. Let's go. Alright, please. You must allow me to capture you, Sam. Green Buncher. Does it matter that they don't technically look like bananas because they're not ripe? Yeah, they're just not ripe bananas. Do you think that'll matter? I don't think it would. But also, you know, sometimes games are like, yeah, I gotta be specific. So just trying to watch out. I don't want to waste my time here. Give me that. Good job, Stuffy. I want to start using more variety. I want to use more boof, and I want to figure out how to use Karlak correctly. Because I rely too much on Stuffy Beef. Which, let's be real, Stuffy Beef is pretty cracked, but oh, yes, you. Stuffy Beef won't always be there. You know.
Let's go.
Get him, Boof. Yeah, let's get the Turbandit. All right, that worked out well. All right. Yep, onwards. Thank you. Karlak leveled up again. Nice. Come here, Green Buncher. It's unfortunate, but you're just on the... Oh, yes. Double the chance. Here we go. Yeah, let's just do Boof again. That's so interesting that a bunch of bananas can summon stalactites. It's stalactites, right? Stalactites are from the ground. Stalagmites are from the ceiling, right? Because there is a difference. And I don't want to fuck that up. That sounds about right to me. Alright. So he said he didn't go too far up. But it's a tree somewhere around the base. So should I just check all the trees? Okay, can't go up there. Hello, Boo. And, okay.
Watch this.
Okay. Same thing. Psych up. Yeah, let's go after that guy. Get him! Come on, Boof. Kick his ass! Nice. Give me that.
We did it.
Wah, 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 wah. Nice, and I got Fluffy. Oh, well, I bought. I guess that's fine. Whatever.
We're under attack.
Okay, Karlak. Sunshine with a water bomb. Nice job. Nice. Attack him. Hit him with melee, Karlak. I know it's not what you're meant for, but it'd be funny. Oh.
Leave it to me.
Because I don't think I've caught a Boogly Boo yet. So might as well just so I can have him. Oh, wait. Wait. I needed Esther to have more melee champs. That's right, because she only has healing right now. Yeah, keep Boogly Boo. We're going to call him... Oogly Boo. There you go. Sounds Boogly Boo from Oogly Boo. There you go. You can shift to... You can hold shift it, guys. Guys, a revelation. You can hold shift to walk.
Here we go.
Get him. Nice. It's gonna hurt. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say that's gonna hurt, but it seems not. Good job, Stuffy and Go-Go. Congratulations. Oh shit! I need to look at Oogly Boo's stats. I was just looking at when he next levels up because Esther's not gonna summon him right now. He's too weak right now. Oh, there's Sparklies. I was about to say, for someone who said they didn't like go that far up the mountain, you went pretty far up the mountain. Like, come on, man.
Come on, you guys.
All right. No. Nice, nice, nice. Let's finish off Boogly Boo. Let's get Bighorn now. Nice. Probably. Oh. No.
It's my. Are you ready?
I haven't gotten a Bighorn. At least I don't think I have.
Nice work.
Okay. All right, great. Now we can look at his stats. See what he's like. Okay. Oogly Boo also seems to be a magic attacker, not a... Okay. Anyone want to be a little Bighorn? If not, we're calling him Biggie. I was gonna put Biggie Smallhorn, but I was watching some Magic the Gathering, and then your notification you're live, albeit. I mean, here's the thing, Olive. It's if we come across a creature that you like, and if you want to be it, you can be it. So is this who you want to be? There's over like hundreds of these creatures, so don't limit yourself. You look goofy like me? All right, we'll name Olive. I name Olive, yes, sir. Olive is now familiar. Okay, so he's now in my back pocket. I want to see... Okay. I can't really tell what your deal is. Still. Okay, you are a bruiser. You're the same thing as the might. Yeah, you're knight. So that means you should. So that means you should do regular attack. Okay, whatever. 18. Yeah, we'll sub you in. There we go. I don't want someone that doesn't look goofy. It looks like he needs handicap parking. There's a lot of people in this game that looks like they need handicap parking. All right, give me that. That is not it. Wow, where did this guy go? Bro. Yeah, man, for someone who said they did not go far up the mountain, you went pretty far up the mountain. Adventure bastard. Also, welcome back, Olive. How you doing? I guess we'll leave. What the quest say specifically? A tree near the bottom. Okay. So I'm just stupid. Got it. Okay. Yeah, back this way. Making sleepy, brother. But hang out for a bit. No, dude. If you need sleep, go sleep, man. I stream late night, so if you need sleep, go take that sleep, man. Let's get the little Bighorn. I have no plans until Friday. Oh, there you go. I mean, still, you gotta take care of yourself.
We did it!
Nice, 3 level ups. Good job, Olive. Nice, up to 23 damage. Very good, Olive. Oh yeah, it's only tier 30 though. Once it hits 3, I'll probably pass out. Well, put me on your phone. Well, this is pretty sleep content ish, you know. Don't touch me. Turn around. There you go. This is pretty much sleep content. So you know, you're on the phone, nerd. Ah, hell yeah. Well, yeah, there you go. Just have it like a podcast while you sleep, if that's what you do. I need you. Thank you for the hydrate.
Watch this!
I need both of you.
Here goes!
Unfortunately, I'm gonna kick both of your guys' ass. You listen to Spotify to sleep. Fair enough. There's some good hits on Spotify. I like to listen to like some Dark Arcadia. No, that's not it. Dark Academia, is that it? I think that's what it's called. That's what I normally listen to. Nothing like hyper, but decent music. Yeah, yeah, I listen to a lot of yeah, pretty sure that's what it's called. I don't fucking know, dude. At the bottom of Old, is this or is this not the bottom of Old Smoky? Is that a tree? Is that why it's sparkling? Are you gonna say, oh, this is a fucking tree? It's not a fucking tree. That's a cactus. Okay. Good. I was gonna be really upset. At the bottom of Old Smoke, I'm right here. Last time I had to be in a world map to get it. I also listen to rain and sleep, but usually I like music because my brain can't wander off. Ah, yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. God, come on, right, guys? Like that. What? Diary should be under a tree at the bottom of Old Smoky. Now, I would count this whole area as the bottom of Old Smoky. Unless they're talking about how I have to actually go into the area. So many hours have you logged into this game so far? Not a lot. Not a lot. Stop. All right, maybe. All right, maybe I prematurely. 10 or 20-ish. Really? About 10 or 20? 8, 16. Let's see. I stream for normally like 4 or 5. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it's like 14 hours or so. Chat, am I right, guys? Like, this is like that beginning part should be part of Old Smoky. Unless I have to enter the Old Smoky territory. What's the lore so far? Oliver, the main character's mother's dead, and apparently we went to this other world to bring back to basically save his mother. Because his mom didn't technically die. She had a heart attack, which technically, you know, you can come back from that. But also, I'm pretty sure she's been dead for like a couple days at this point. Either that or she's comatose. One of the two. Get him, Stuffy. Orphan. Huh? Also, somewhere near a mountain is where you got a thing for evolution of one of your boys. No, the evolution was given to me by the master, whatever the hell. I am inside Old Smoky. And I don't know about you, but I don't know why there'd be any trees up here, but
We can do this.
allegedly there should be something up here. Monkey can evolve. I believe all of them can evolve right now. You need a thing for him? Yeah, an orb, yeah. I don't think we have an orb for him yet for Boof. Because we have like mega orbs, but we don't have like regular ones. Because I tried to evolve with the mega orb, but it didn't work. It just didn't work. Not unless I have a regular one. I didn't check too. I kind of like browsed over it, but not that one. What's his type? Yeah, I have a jumbo. I need a basic. Basic orb can be found on a mountain somewhere. Just wanted to mow it. Don't mind me. No, you're good, bro. I do have a planet drop as well as a moon drop. Do I have a moon? I do. I have Go-Go. Let's see what you got, Go-Go. Wow, you have clothes now. So what are you? You're a familiar. You're a what's it called? You're basically a representation of the soul. And you fight for me and Esther. When did you get the bighorn? Literally just a couple seconds ago. Well, it wasn't it was like a couple minutes ago. Ash, come on, catch up. Is this potent? Okay, I can't unlock that yet. Can I? No, I can't. It's Little Horn. Get it right. I wanted to be Bighorn. Oof. Yeah, I even said, I was like, all right, guys, we got a Bighorn. Don't. Stop it. Leave me alone. Get fucked. Yeah, guys, there's no trees. I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Let's do it. Here goes.
I'm sorry, I had the game not let me pause. Active viewers, man. They'll beat you to it. And the audio was completely unbalanced for the game or my stream? Ow.
Nice work.
It's like normal. Ash always has some excuses. No, he's gaming with the fam, and let's be real. If you're gaming, you kind of pay more attention to the game. Let's be real. Normally the stream is background noise. Come on, we all know this, everyone. Say it with me. Streams are background noise. Unless you're like really invested in the game and then you actively watch. Which there are some people that do that, but I know Ash. It's background. I don't blame him. It's always nice to have something in the background. Streams are 94% background noise. Yeah, no, that's fair. That is true.
All right. Get him, Boof. Wow, you brought out Go-Go as a level 4. Hey, man, you do you, Esther. You go for it. Nice job, Boof.
Easy.
You're doing great, Esther. Nice. 2 level ups. Very good. Very good. Yeah, so where the hell... It's by a tree at the bottom of Old Smoky. We went into Old Smoky. There was no trees. There's nothing... All right, you know, I'm going to run into every single tree. I'm going to run into every single tree. Because apparently, it's somewhere up here. Somewhere. It's a Evolve level 4, so it's better than a normal 4, right? Yes, that is technically correct. But, you know, obviously, you will lose quite a bit of stats. Like armor and all that stuff, you know, to even out the sacrifice. But when it levels up more, it'll reach that capacity. I'm gonna run into every single goddamn tree because he says, "Oh, it's somewhere on Old Smoky," and I am on Old Smoky. You guys can see it. I am on Old Smoky, and he said he dropped his paper somewhere around here. Near the bottom. Oh. I was right. I should have just ran into every tree, and I wasted my time by not doing that the first time. Woohoo! Oh, man, this guy's really close to me. Okay, we're good. I'm fast as fuck, boy. All right, we have the diary. Now we need... What did we need? Diary. Now we just need the stuff for the curry, but I can't get the curry stuff because I don't know. I haven't met a creature named the Lumberwood yet. Oh yeah, and then I need to get a banana buncher and a turban bandit. Also has sunburn, still hurts. I also have this part of me right here of the sunburn where it boiled up and I ripped it off, and now I have a chunk of my skin missing. You know, big fucking stupid ass idea on my end for, you know, not just letting it sit, but it bugged me. I was like, oh god.
We can do this.
It's like an idiot. Okay, like a deep part of your skin is missing? Oh, just like off the top. Yeah. Yeah, it's not anything like crazy. But a piece of my skin is missing. Oh, Floret. We're gonna kill you. Alright, thanks, bye.
We won.
Let's go. Still didn't capture one. I will capture one of you. At some point. I will capture one of these guys because I need them. Had some crazy fucking burn. 2 months to fully get the skin back. Oh. Yeah, I had sort of a problem like that when I worked in the restaurant biz. I was on the closing shift, and we had this thing called a rethermalizer. It basically cooks things via water, hot water. So it sous vide food, right? But everything was basically everything was already cooked. You just basically reheat it in the water. And we were draining it one night because we were trying to do a deep clean on it, but the plug got stuck, or the drain got stuck. So we were like, all right, well, it needs maintenance because it has to we need to have a professional look at it or whatever.
and they're like, okay, yeah, let's. I was like, all right, let's call someone and let's get it fixed. So I called my manager because I was a shift lead at the time, and I was like, hey, manager, the water is not draining. What would you like us to do? He was like, okay, here's what you do. On the back of the thing, where it drains out, dislocate it and then shove the hose that we have in the back and spray water up into it to unhook the clog, because it's hard water buildup, like hard water chips that are like stuck in the drain. I was like, that's not my job. My job isn't to do maintenance on a machine that isn't working. My job is to cook food and make food for the populace. He's like, just fucking do it. And I was like, okay, whatever, fucking whatever. So I put on my personal protective equipment. So I put on burn gloves. I put on not burn gloves. I put on like deep oven gloves, like a fire heat resistant gloves. I put on like eyeglasses because I did not want to get burned, right? So I got behind the machine. That's kind of shit, dude. Nah, that ain't my job. Yeah, but at the time, I was like, man, I want to be a store manager someday. Oh, naive child of me. Thank God I did not become a store manager. In fast food. God. Oh, man. Anyway, so as I was in the story, I attempted to unclog it, and we like pushed the thermalizer out, which by the way, it's still filled with like a shitload of hot fucking water. So it's like really heavy, so it's hard to move. But thankfully, it's on wheels, so it makes it easier. But since we're closing, we have like a bunch of cardboard laying around while we're cleaning up. So I had to like push it over a bunch of cardboard. I could have moved the cardboard, but I was like, you know, you're closing and you're tired as shit and you're just like, you know, like, oh God, I have to finish this shit. So we got it over, and this was brought up to me. There was another closing supervisor that was there with me, because you have two supervisors on shift. Well, shift leads technically. And we were like, okay. And they brought it up to me. I was like, all right, we'll figure out. Then all that happened. Anyway, so now I'm trying to fix it, right? Because my store manager was like, all right, fucking fix it. I'm like, okay, and told me how to fix it. You know, whatever the hell. Long story short, I fixed it the first time. Okay. Fast forward in time, where I get more and more and more like proficient in like taking out the clog, which honest to God, at some point I should have just been like, you know what? No, fuck it. This ain't my job. Hey, yo, I'm going to call a maintenance guy and not do it ourselves, because that's stupid. My job isn't to do maintenance. My job is to do food and close up this bitch, you know? I was just like, all right, fuck. In my head, I was just like, I just want to get out faster. So I would just do it. Because I was sick and tired of working that day. So this fateful night, when it happened, I'm trying to find more turbans and banana bunches. Anyway, this fateful night when it happened, the shift lead that was with me was like, hey, yo, it's the shit's clogged again. I'm like, all right, I'll figure it out. So then I start to, you know, do my normal thing, right? And I get behind it.
We can do this.
I start to like undo all the hoses, all that stuff. They bring in the hose, and then I spray the hose into the. All right, hold on. I have to like focus on this part of the story. Dang, I love Bonehead. Oh yeah. I haven't been able to capture one yet. Boop. That. There we go.
We did it.
He's a fucking cutie. It's, yeah, skin and bones. Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right, let's continue the story. Because I really need to focus on this part because this is where it kind of gets a little blurry for me. So, as I'm sitting behind this heavy fucking equipment with a bunch of water, hot water. This hot water is roughly around like fucking like 200 to almost 300 degrees Fahrenheit. It's hot as shit, right? So I sit down with cardboard on behind me on my ass because it's very gross on the floor, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking dirty up my pants so bad to where I just can't get the stink out, right? So I put the cardboard down, sit down, get the hose, shove it into the pipe, and I start spraying. Now, unbeknownst to me, the shift lead that was working with me did not shut the close valve when I was starting to spray the shit to get it unclogged. So, when I got it unclogged, 300-degree water just starts pouring all over me. I didn't wear protective equipment this time because I was like, I couldn't find it. Plus, the gloves suck. I wasn't going to worry about it. Plus, it's not a problem as long as you keep the thing closed. It wasn't closed this time, newsflash. So I fucking spray the hose into the fucking thermalizer, and just torrents of hot water just starts flooding onto me. Now, naturally, because it's really fucking hot, I go, oh, and I start to like stand up, and I'm like, I'm like trying to. I'm very calm when it comes to like pain and when it comes to issues like this. So lucky Husky, holy shit. I haven't seen you in ages. Thank you for the posture check. So naturally when I'm in pain, I immediately like my brain shuts down, but I'm like, all right, how do I get out of pain in the most effective way with the least amount of damage? So I was like, okay, in a quick decision in my head, I was like, all right, I don't want my whole body to get burned. So I didn't want to put my hand on the hole because then I would have a huge ass burn. I'd much rather just block it, at least block the majority of it. So I used my right hand to like block a lot of the water. I started to get up, fell because, you know, there's a shitload of water everywhere naturally, and I was sitting on a cardboard box, and I don't know about you guys, but cardboard boxes and water, they don't have good traction. So I slip, fall on my ass, and then I'm like, oh fuck. So now like more water is getting onto me, 300-degree water. So I have to quickly scamper to get back up, and I'm screaming and yelling the whole time. And then the other closers, what they were doing, like the other closers were just stunned. They were just looking at me like, what the fuck is happening? What cardboard tastes great. Absolutely. And only one of them, like, only because I like ran back. Sorry. Once I was able to like get on my knees and like crawl out of the way, I was just screaming and yelling because I was in so much fucking pain. Naturally, because this is back in high school, I finished taking my emergency medical responder my emergency medical responder tests and stuff. So I know how to like treat myself and what to do and what I need to do. So while I was screaming and yelling, everyone's like, what should we do? I was like, fucking spray cold water on me. Fuck. Like I just started screaming and yelling, you gotta fucking. So they ran over to the hose spigot where the hose was connected, turned the water back on, started spraying me the fuck down to help cool myself down. Just so I could just not fucking sit in hot water. So they sprayed me down, and here I am soaking wet now, mixture of warm water with burns all over my right hand, partly up my forearm, and then on my back and hip,
right? Because I fell, right? So now I'm just burnt to shit. And the burns did not look good. The burns did not look good. I don't know if you guys know about water burns, but water burns, they are deceitful. Water burns are so deceitful. So naturally, I'm just like freaking out and trying to stay cold and trying to keep my body temperature like calm down. And then the other shift leader was like, all right, we need to figure this out. So then my assistant manager, he wasn't really the assistant manager. He technically was a shift lead who was trying to be an assistant manager. He was really cool. Loved him to bits. Really a fucking awesome guy. And he was like, all right, we need to get you to the fucking hospital. I was like, yeah, you fucking think? So we got like a bunch of like towels and put a lot of cold water on them and wrapped them around my burns. He drove me over to the ER. And when I arrived to the ER, they were like, you have almost 3rd degree burns, because it started to like go black in some areas. And they're like, you almost have 3rd degree burns. If you did not like stop what was happening and sprayed yourself with all this water and shit, you would have been in way worse trouble if you did not do this. And I don't know if any of you guys know how bad 3rd degree burns are, but 3rd degree burns is like permanent nerve damage, and in rare cases, even you needing to amputate. My hand was fucked. So we go to the ER and they load me up on like some fucking, I forgot what they gave me. It was pretty high dose pain meds, but they pulled me up, got me there, and they're like, hey, it's a burn. I really can't do anything for you. Go home. You took, and they saw my license for my emergency medical responder, because when you're an emergency medical responder, you have an identifier. So like, I saw your emergency responder, or a first responder. So just go home, sterilize, and keep yourself like cold as possible, give you pain meds, but there's not much that we can really do for burns. So I was like, okay, that's fair. Because if you think that's true, there isn't much that people can do for burns, except for just, take care of it and just let it heal. So I go home. At this point, water blisters are starting to show up on my hand. And my right hand is like swelling really bad. Yeah, they can make the pain less, but that's fucking all unfortunate. Yeah, no, for real. And it's not their fault though. It's just because there's nothing you do about burns. There's nothing you do about them. But fucking anyway, I was sitting there at home, and I was like trying to take my clothes off, because I was like, because I sleep in my boxers, right? Because it's very comfortable. And plus, I want to, keep my temperature regulated as much as possible. So I'm like struggling to take my clothes off. And then my wife, technically my fiance at the time, she was like, oh my God. And my back was to her. I was like, what? So I looked behind her, and at the time she had a vanity, and it was a huge ass mirror. On my back and hip, there was a fucking blister, a water blister that was the size of like 2 baseballs put together. And it was just elongated across my hip, slightly higher up onto my love handle and back. And it looked, oh God. And I didn't even know it was there. So if I would have laid down, guaranteed you, I would have felt it, but I would have been like, oh, like. So I was like, what the fuck? And naturally I'm a little bit hyped up on pain meds. So I'm just like, whoa, what the fucking Jesus. Because I believe, like, I really wish I remember what they gave me. I just don't remember. They first gave me When I first arrived, they gave me like a sort of steroid, I believe. I think. I don't remember. But then everything else was kind of like, it was kind of like a higher dose of medical ibuprofen, essentially. No, ibuprofen isn't the word for it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good with medicine. There's a reason why I stopped trying to do medical. Because I can't remember shit. But there's a huge ass fucking wallop on my back, and I was like, what the actual shit? Like, what the fuck? So that's not the kicker. Here's where it kicks me my fucking nuts. Are you ready? Now, did you pop it? Oh yeah, of course I had to. I had to let the water out so I could lay down. So I took a needle and just poked it and just let it seep out naturally, because, you know, that's what you should do. Well, I mean, technically you don't want to do that. Technically, you shouldn't do that. But also, I wanted to fucking sleep. How bad was it? As in, like, how much water was leaking out? Or as in, like, what exactly is your question? And you guys get story time with Ellington about when I worked in a fucking fast food restaurant. Anyway, the whole reason why I'm telling you guys this story is because when I got sunburned, there's like a very distinct pattern on my knuckles from when I got burned, and I couldn't see them. But when I got sunburned, you could see the pattern on how I got burned, and you could see like the lightness in some areas. I was like, whoa. How much pressure was behind the leak? It wasn't like a sudden, like, it was just like a steady flow, you know, especially when you just poke a small hole in it. It was a pretty steady flow. Yeah, it wasn't like super high pressure or anything. Yeah, it was just, but it was there. I showed up here at the right time for sure. Anyway, let's see. So I relieved the pressure in whatever I could. Ice packed, and I was going to bed. Kind of thing like a pimple that goes pew pew. No. That's not how blisters work. If you want to cause skin damage, when popping when releasing water from your blisters, go ahead and do what you do with a pimple and just fucking squeeze it. That's how you cause skin damage. But if you want to, like, let it do its thing, just let it sit there. But if it bugs you a lot, don't fucking, you know, go in, take a little needle, and just poke it, and then have a paper towel ready and just apply a little bit of pressure, but don't like fucking squeeze it. Don't white knuckle it. Just like gently poke at it. Anyway, so I go to sleep, like poking a water balloon, with a little bit less pressure, but yeah, like poking a water balloon. Yeah. Let me snooze this break because snooze this ad break because we're in the middle of story time, and you guys don't want to be interrupted in story time. Uh-oh, guys! Warning! Computer might crash. It's doing the thing that it did last time when I was in amnesia. Oh, no, we're good. Never mind, we're good. Maybe. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Yeah, it's doing the thing. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Maybe I can pull this back. Hold on. I'm going to lose chat for a second, so I won't be able to see what you guys are talking about. So you have to give me a second. Okay, never mind. We're good. All right, I fixed it. Okay, we're good. Man, this other guy sucks. Yeah, for real. What an asshole. Okay. Where was I? Okay, so I go to bed. I'm like, okay, I have a shift tomorrow. There's no way I'm going to go to it.
No fucking chance. So, naturally, I call the store and I'm like, hey guys, I know this is hard to believe, but I'm burnt to shit. And they're like, yeah, I know, we heard. I was like, all right, I'm not coming in. And they're like, fair enough. I was like, yeah. Yeah, I got burned because of my store manager. I'm like, okay. So then they hang up. I get a call from HR and they're like, hey, I heard about the report of you getting burned because, you know, that's technically a human resources thing because, you know, you got hurt during work hours, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, were you, they just asked me a bunch of questions. Were you wearing personal protective gear? Were you wearing this? Was this happening? Blah, 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 blah. And then I get a call from the RGM. No, not an RGM. It was the person above them. I don't know. It was like a section manager. Basically, the person in charge of the bosses that are in charge of these stores. I get a call from them, and they're like, hey, Ellington. I'm like, hello, insert name. All right. Well, we'll say for this instance, their name was Andrea, right? Hey, Andrea. Ellington, why were you trying to perform maintenance on our equipment? Well, Andrea, your genius, these are the words that I said, your genius store manager decided that it would be a better idea to leave it in the hands of a minor I wasn't a minor at the time. Never mind. Excuse me. Leave it at the hands of a teenager to clear out your thermalizer with no formal training. And they're like, okay. So what you mean is that you were instructed to do this. I was like, uh-huh. And they're like, okay. Has this happened in the past? Yes, it has. Okay, Ellington. Do you have any other like questions or concerns about this? I'm like, no, Andrea, I don't. We hang up. It was a nice time. Then the store manager calls me. And the store manager calls me and he's like, hey, you're going to be getting a call from Andrea. Just make sure you tell them the truth and whatever, and that you're being dumb or, you know, whatever the fuck. So basically he's trying to push blame onto me to take a fall, right? And I'm like, fuck you. No, I'm not. I am not going to be taking a fall for shit, my boy. You guys should pay me for the time off that I'm going to be taking because I did shit that the store manager told me to do. So, was the store manager not the guy you said you liked? Let me get this clear. I didn't like my store manager. I thought he did fine. But he may or may not have been participating in illegal activities, allegedly such as money laundering. Is there any evidence like that? No. There's no evidence. As a shift lead, do you approve time cards and see if there's any time punch changes and edits made by any manager? Yes. Is that substantial enough to, you know, is that enough evidence to really prove anything? No. Allegedly. It was the store manager, not the shift manager, because I too was a shift manager. This is the person that's in charge of the store. Shift leaders are just in charge of the shift. Then you have the store manager himself. The store manager, I did not like him. He did his best, but he was a let me do it kind of guy, which caused a lot of problems. I mean, sure, it saved him costs on overhead or whatever the hell, but it also caused like a bunch of issues of things not working properly. Anyway, so I get into that call with HR, and they talk me through all of it. Blah 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 blah. We get it all figured out. And long story short, I'm not gonna take the fall for the fucking bastard, right? Why would I? So that's where I think it stops. That's where I'm like, okay, not a problem. Not gonna worry about it. So, oh, and I guess I should also mention I got a doctor's note when I got the burn. I was like, hey, could you excuse me for like however long this will take for it to heal? It was like, yeah, it'll probably take you like 2 weeks. I'm like, all right, or at least 2 weeks until you could be able to like use it, but stay away from like a heavy heat. So I'd be like stuck on like a drive-through duty or whatever. Anyway, so I got the doctor's note and gave it to them, but that's besides the point. Anyway, so we had the talk with HR and we're like, okay, we're doing okay. Cool. So what happens then is about, I believe it was like day 2, no, day 3 of my hand being burnt, and I'm just sitting there with my hand, you know, being all fucked up. That's where I got a call and they're like, hey, you're not getting paid for these days off. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? Because this is back when I lived in a basement apartment and I was paying rent on super minimum wage. There's no way I could afford that. It's like, there's no fucking way. I was like, no, that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. And they're like, yeah, it is going to happen. I'm like, okay. Now, me being a teenager at the time, I didn't think about talking to a lawyer because, you know, I'm a teenager. Nowadays, I'm like, man, I should have talked to a lawyer to see the logistics of it. But I didn't. So after the 3rd day, my hand is still like bandaged and I have to rotate bandages to like keep it not from being infected from all the blisters popping naturally and cleaning them up and stuff. 3rd day. Or is it 4th? I don't remember. Basically, I went back into work because I very simply could not afford to not do that. They paid for the they paid for the emergency room thing, which is super nice of them. Well, actually, I shouldn't say it was super nice of them because technically they needed to. You know, it'd be a different story if they're like, yeah, we'll do this for you. But anyway, you need the money. That makes sense. Right. So now, yeah, if they didn't, that's when you sue. Yeah, exactly. That's when you sue. Absolutely. So, so there I am at work and I'm at the drive-through, right? And I'm pissed off. I'm so fucking mad that I have to be at work because now I have to, because I have one burnt hand, right? I only have one good hand. So I would take orders, and the thing with the place that I worked at, if you were doing drive-through, you would be doing, I'm almost out of snoozes, guys. I have to keep going. I have to keep focusing. If you're doing drive-through, you're on it by yourself. So you're taking orders and like typing it all in and cashing people out. I don't know if you guys have ever worked fast food, but have you ever tried pressing a button to start taking an order while also trying to fill up drinks that are behind you, while also trying to talk to someone on your left to be able to cash them out, while pressing a bunch of buttons to like cash them out, as well as counting cash, all with one hand? Because I couldn't move this hand because there was a little bit of nerve damage and muscle damage to where I couldn't move it. So I had to keep it like this. I had to keep it kind of like closed. So I had to do all of that with one hand. I was like, hey, thank you for coming, blah, 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 blah. Is there still nerve damage and stuff? No, everything's repaired. Like, I can still do it. I'm a bit slow when it comes to like you'll see, like I get kind of confused, or like I can't fully stretch my hand all the way. Like, here's what fully stretching my hand looks like if I were to do that, right? Like that. See about how this is kind of curved? It can't do that. What I come back to, me telling a story about how I very honestly should have realized that I hated the company that I worked for and should have fucking dipped, but I didn't dip because I was like, man, I really want to become a store manager as a young child. Fucking Anyway, yeah, so I can't like I have some problems with my right hand, but other than that, it works pretty well. It's just I can't like flex it all the way properly. But it's not that bad. Like it honestly it could have gone way worse. Like let's be real. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so I'm doing all this shit with one hand, right? And like sometimes I even have to try and use my right hand to because for some of the orders, you know, when you have multiple orders, I have to like when there's multiple orders in a car, I'm just like, all right, great. So I'll kind of like put my hand up like this very precariously, balance two like drive-through bags on my arm, and then use my other hand to just like pass that shit out. Anyway, so I was really mad doing all this shit, right? Because now not only am I running the drive-through by myself, which technically in all like trainings and whatever, there's supposed to be two people running the drive-through. Yeah, fuck that. You were not staffed enough. So yeah, you had to do one. You had to do one. Now I'm a very customer service based person. I'm pretty quick when it comes to customer service. But every single time someone would be like, "Yo, what happened to your hand?" I'm like, burnt it. And they're like, "How'd you burn it?" I was like, "Well," and then I'd tell them like a very short story because they're in the drive-thru, right? They got to get out of here. So I just like, "Well, you know, was trying to fix something that I shouldn't have. And that was directed by the store manager, you know, blah, 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 blah." And yeah, that's how that happened. They're like, "Wow." I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "You should be resting." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be here. I should not be at work." And they're like, "Yeah, I agree." I'm like, "Uh-huh. Have a good day." And then they drive off. Like, my hand was so fucked. Here, hold on, wait. I bet I can find a picture of it. Because I posted about it ages ago on a account that I don't use at all. So let me see if I could find it. Because guarantee you, I can find. It's not like the 100% of it because I only posted it on like a story thing, but I posted like a slight part of the aftermath. The look of death. I don't want to be here. Absolutely, absolutely. Because whenever I go into work, I was one of those workers who's like, "Man, I'm ready to have a great day. I'm gonna do my best, do what I can, whatever." Right? Um. Okay, I do have them. I still have them. Okay, yeah. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can grab them. I always try to make my coworkers smile. Yeah, I try and make mine smile, but I'm also just a little goofy guy. Okay, yeah. Okay. So I'm not sure if I'll have to like manually focus it. Hold on. Okay. Let me move this over here so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Not that. There we go. Okay. So here's me like immediately after the fact. Right? So you see that little that oh shit. You see that little purple thing that I had there? So this is Ash, ban this man. This is when I full cam I guess I could. It's not that much of a hassle to put it back. You know what? Yeah, I'll put it yeah, I'll do that. Okay. So this thing right here, this is when I used to live with my grandparents. Well, it's when I moved out, but they had a thing for my grandma back when she did surgery for her leg. And she it was like this really nice pack where it would like cycle cold water. It was really cool. But I don't have any of it immediately after, but I have it when I was changing the bandages, which those are gnarly. You can't see all of the damage, but oh fuck. I'm just taking a lot of screenshots real quick because like I said, I don't have the pictures anymore. So I also don't want you to see the media that I have. Because this is an old account, yes, but it also has stuff on there. Yeah. So a lot of the blisters at this point have like gone down. And it's just trying to heal itself. There's still some there, but they are still there. Oh, here's one. Let me adjust the aperture on this. Right, there's one. And then I got a picture of my knuckle, and you can see about how it kind of has like a bit of a leopard print right there. I can't naturally see that, but I when I got burnt, like sunburned, I could finally see that leopard print again. And then I had I'm gonna go throw up now. Oh no. And then I had that one on the palm of my hand. And that one, when that turned into a full-fledged blister, a full-fledged water blister, because it was like fucking wah. Wham, I got smacked by 8 ass. Oh no. Damn, that's dark. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was not good. I should have just subbed. Ah, got him. There we go. That's not quite right. There we go. Ugh. I already used my sub, so I'm out of commission. Oh no. Tell him in chat I'm showing pictures. Oh shit, you can see that I'm shedding. Gross. Yucky. Anyway, I'm not sure if you can see it. It'll be like very, very... I doubt you will. Let me see if you can. Hold on. It's very, very hard to see on camera. But like you see about how I do have some like darker spots on my knuckles. I don't know how's an easy way to show this because it's so easy to see in real life. My palm? Oh, my palm you can't see shit anymore. Well, if you look really, really closely, you can't really see it in real life. You can't really see it on camera. But if you look really closely, you can kind of see the burn. But it's really, really hard to see it. It's really, really hard to see it on camera. Okay, let's get this focused up again. The ads are finally over. I showed everyone what the blisters were like. Did you miss all of it? I'll show them to you again. They're pretty gnarly. Yeah, I missed them. Okay, yeah, all right. I'll show them to you again. But so, did you see me when I took the picture? Okay, yeah. So, like I said, this is like after the fact. It's been like a couple days now. It's been like a couple days now, and it's still healing. The majority of the blisters are kind of gone, but you could still see the burns. So it's not as bad as it used to look. Yeah, that's what Olive said. Oh Jesus for. Okay, hold on. Let me get you in focus. Okay, now let's set the aperture correct. Because I use an actual camera. So this is when I was changing the bandage. And like I was saying, pay attention to the knuckles. Right? So pay attention to these knuckles. About how I have like sort of like a leopard print here and then a huge ass, like huge fucking burn here, right? And then I have the one on my palm. Now that I'm burnt, you can kind of see the burns on my knuckle now. Kind of. It's not the best, but you can kind of see about how there's still like those super dark spots. You can still kind of see the fucking burns on my hand. At least only when I'm sunburned though, because you can see the darkness. Yeah, it's hard to see, but you can. Yeah. Also, let's just take a minute. My eyeballs. My eyeballs are weird. They change a lot of different colors. Let me. Okay. Do you feel connected to me? We're one. But it's very strange. If you ever meet me in real life, which I don't think any of you will, unless if I ever take off as like a mega large streamer, but that's not going to happen. Nor do I want that because I like having a small group. If I do take off, great. If I don't, whatever. But you'll notice in my eyes, they're 3 different colors. But even weirder is that if you were to hang out with me for like 2 to 3 days, you'd notice my eyes change colors. Like one of the colors will be more dominant than the other. It'll either be green, hazel, or blue. I have a very strange eye color. Very, very, very strange. Kind of blurry. There we go. Mine are always brown. Brown is a good color. Miss it, guys. I'm not cool. No, brown is a great color. I like the color brown. I like brown eyes. There we go. I like brown eyes. You know, as much as people are like, "Oh, brown eyes, they're so simple, so boring," they're actually quite pretty. Brown eyes are very, very pretty in its simplicity. And sometimes it's how it gets you. It's the simple ones, man. It's the simple ones. Anyway, that's story time about how I hate the fucking restaurant that I worked at. And about how I had to go to work with those fucking huge ass burns on me. The one thing that I really wish I took a picture of, I know why I didn't, and it was because I was very self-conscious about it. I still kind of am a little self-conscious about it. That's my body type, right? And I'm doing stuff to fix it, right? I'm working out, watching how much I eat. Mine don't change even in light. That's fine. So what? What was I talking about? Fuck if I know. Oh, I was talking about the the reason why I didn't take a picture of the burn on my back, slash on my hip and my side is because I was very insecure about how I looked. So only like I have ever seen it, except for Jester, of course. But other than that, no one else has really seen that burn. Only I've seen it. But yeah, I was in bed for 2 days straight, just like sitting there. Couldn't do anything because I was in so much goddamn pain. And then the third day, they're like, yeah, by the way, no PTO. And I'm like, so then I went in and worked. Because there's no way I could afford that shit. No way. Anyway. Back on to adventures. I hope you guys enjoyed that story time. A quick break from the grind. I could have kept talking while I would grind. Honestly, I would have sued for no PTO. Yeah, it was pretty shit.
Come on.
But once again, that's the thing is that I was a small little child back then. I didn't understand, you know. Well, I shouldn't say I was a small little child who didn't understand because that's technically incorrect. I was oh, Esther. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop what you're doing. You're going to lose one. There we go. I was getting ready for bed until I heard this story time. Easy. Yeah, so there's that story time for you guys. Yeah, so like it's so strange because when I'm sunburned, I can see a lot of the scars that I have, you know? Like I can see all the cuts from knife fights when I was a rebellious child in the hood area. As well as just cuts from moving hay because, you know, hay does cut your arm up. If you're not fucking careful, at least. Exactly 3:30 right now, and I'm not disappointed. All right, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm glad I kept you entertained with my fucking crazy ass story. Anyway, I would say I was a young child, but I really wasn't. I was like 18, I believe. But the thing is that I just couldn't be bothered with it, you know. I could not be bothered with it. Could not be bothered with it. But I was minding my own business. Never cared enough for that shit. Fuck knife fights, etc. Look, when I was younger, I got into some pretty whack shit. I was a wild child. It's mainly because it's where I lived. And the thing is that a lot of my siblings don't even know this. But that's because they always hung out with all the rich kids. Plus, they didn't go to the same school that I did. They went to a different school because they're like, oh, you have a choice. You can either go to this school or that school, but you
Ellington, you're going to this school because when we moved, you know, it's like, oh, it doesn't really matter because we moved, so there's no reason for me to continue going to the other school. Anyway, so when I went to the other school is when I lived in a certain area, and this certain area is think of like what's that famous book? What's that very, very famous book with like what is it? Pony Boy and Cherry and you guys know what I'm talking about, right? My neighborhood's going to shit right now. Yeah, no shot. Oh, the Outsiders. That's what it's called, The Outsiders. Right? That's what it's called, The Outsiders. I believe that's it. I had the greasers and shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Outsiders. Yeah, so my neighborhood was kind of like that because if you were to live in like the northern part of the neighborhood, you would have like the very rich neighborhood, right? That's where my dad lived, which is where I lived with him, and we lived in the rich neighborhood. Now that being said, I lived with my mother beforehand, who was not rich, and believed in like the finer qualities of life. So she's pretty poor, because I had a divorce, right? That being said, we did have quite a few things, but we lived in the farmland, right? So it didn't. I would say that we did fine for ourselves. I wasn't really fully aware of the financial situation because that's when I was like, what, 10? So why would I know the financial situation? But, you know, being in the middle of nowhere, you do kind of feel like you're kind of part of the poor clique, right? So naturally, when I moved to this area where the northern part was all the super rich kids and the southern part was like the breakdown houses and the ghetto area, naturally I would hang out with the ghetto kids. So I got into a lot of dare I say, what's the word I'm looking for? Not eccentric. I hung out with a crowd because back in my younger years, I was a pretty good looking kid. But then I got fat. All right. We are. Wait, I can do cut loose. And it's so funny because no one else in my family had this problem because every single one of them, but then I got fat. I couldn't have felt that more. It's true. It was true, man. Back in middle school, in my first year of high school, we had like a bench press at the house, right? And we would always like work out before bed. So I was a pretty built kid. Like going in from middle school to high school, I was a pretty built kid. I was like what, 5'7", 100 and like 170 to 180 pounds. But a lot of that was like muscle. I was a pretty built kid. Like, I'm not large by any means, but I'm sure as hell ain't skinny. Fair enough. Yeah, I was a good looking kid. Pretty strong too. Me never breaking 120 until after high school. That's okay. That's okay. That's not a bad thing. That's absolutely not a bad thing. It's just we had the ability to do that, so we did. Plus, I was a very angry child. So I would kind of like work out because I was angry, you know, and I would do it to like get rid of the anger. I was 6 foot. You're 6 foot? Yeah, dude, 6 foot and 120. You're underweight. You're underweight for sure. No, he's for sure underweight. 6 foot, not breaking 120. That is underweight. You're skin and bones, yeah. Yeah, I'm 6 foot, 140 right now. Yeah, then you're skin and bones, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with being skin and bones. But
You're skin and bones. Because what? Average weight for someone at 6 foot is like at 180 to 198 to 200, right? Fast metabolism sucks sometimes. Yeah, well, 5160 now. Nice. Not bad. Man, I really I need to capture one of these turban guys for that freaking dude.
Stay calm now.
I'm 6'1", like, oh. You know, I might as well just overkill this Turbandit. No, give it to me. Thank you. I'm 6'1". Fuck you, Nightbot. I was ready at some point and was slowly gaining weight, but I started slacking off and lost it. That's okay, man. I'm 6'1", 250, unfortunately. I would like to get to 220 or some shit. Dude, I wish I was 6'1" and 250. I wish I was 6'1" and 250, Olive. Oh, I would love for that. Cause weight when you are tall is pretty well distributed. You know, it's distributed differently. I'm 5'8" and I'm 280 pounds. Like, I'm a big guy. That being said, I have a lot of muscle under all this fat because I did a lot of weightlifting. And when you weightlift in your early years, you don't really lose that muscle. At least as far as I'm aware, but 260 now. I don't know, man. Nah, dude. No. I would take the 6 foot 260. I would take the 6 foot 260. Because I still feel short being 5'8", which I'm sure that is like the national average, but like, come on, man. My problem, and I know that this is my problem. I know what my problem is. I know why I weigh so much, and I know why, right? 5'8" is like 1 inch under average. I don't know. 5'8" is like world average. I don't know what it is for that. Or maybe 6 minutes, say, dropping up to 135. Yikers. Yeah. I don't know what American average is. I believe it's 5'9" or 5'10". Some shit like that. Oh. Anyway, I know why I'm big. And it's mainly because of how much I eat. Because the thing is that I was raised by like not leaving a single scrap on the table when you eat food. Not only that, but also I like to have a variety of food. Right. I have like mofo with food. I have a fear of missing out when it comes to food. So the problem is that I over purchase a lot of calories, and because of how I was raised, I have to eat all the calories when honestly I should just like cut it in half and then just save the rest for later. But in my head, I'm still like fighting that battle of being like, no, yeah, fucking put that aside, save it for tomorrow. But I can't. In my head, I'm so fucked. I'm like, no, I have to eat it because it's right there. I don't want to waste it. It won't be good later. It's gonna be gross, and I'm still trying to like get into that mindset of like, no, it'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. Like, I'm still trying to fight with myself to get into that mindset of being like, it'll be fine. Just put the calories aside, because I eat how many calories? Like 2,500 or so. Like around that. And that's keeping me at a stable weight. Like, I'm fluctuating between 290 to 287. I'm fluctuating between that weight. And that's the reason why. It's because I'll be like, oh man, I'll be careful what I eat for a bit. And then I am careful on how much I eat.
But then eventually that mindset comes back and I'm like, oh, fuck, but there's the food and then there's the new food that's coming out and I gotta eat it. And it's like, it's not going to go anywhere. Like, that's the mindset that I'm really, I'm really having a hard time in my head to be like, it's not going anywhere. Like, it's not going to go anywhere. Just get it at a different time. You know? It's a problem that I have. Simply these way, I've been trying my best to have smaller portions. That's it. That's a good way. That's a good way to do it, is to portion control and to make sure that you get your right proteins, fibers, and what's the last one? Proteins, fibers, and fats. As long as you get those, you're pretty well set. But once again, I have such a hard problem with that, and I'm working on it. I've been working on it for, let's see, I think I've been working on it for about like 2 years now or something like that. Something around there. It's just because that mindset has me all types of fucked up. It's that childhood trauma of being like, you have to finish this. You have to do that. You have to. And it's like, okay. So I'm trying to get better. I am trying so hard to get better. 1 or 2 meals a day. One meal is always very light. Careful with eating 1 or 2 meals a day. Because I eat 1 meal a day. Like, when I say I eat all those, like, I eat 2,500 calories, I eat that in one sitting. That's another problem that I have, is that you need to spread those calories throughout the day. Am I saying not have to hunger that much? Then that's fine. That's fine. Like, I'm not, here's the thing. I'm not a nutritionist. I don't know what the fuck, like, I'm just talking about my personal experience and how my body has been working. I don't know how your body works. That's just naturally how it goes. I'm not a financial advisor. I just know that this has been working for me, and I know what I need to do to make it work. The problem is that it's just, I'm trying to force myself out of that ingrained concept that I've had in my brain for years to just put some aside. Just put it aside. You're not gonna miss out. You're not gonna miss out. Like, this shit ain't going nowhere. My God, could I please finally? Yes, Esther. It's like saving money. Just put it aside. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to, like, equivocate to myself. Because equivocate, is that the right word? I use a lot of big words without realizing what they mean. What does equivocate mean? To use of ambiguous language, or to conceal the truth, or to avoid committing oneself. Okay, so that's not, no. Okay, so that's not the right word. Because then I'd be like trying to cover the truth and lie, which I'm not. Turd. All right, we have one of the two. I need to drop my familiars off at a thing, because I do have too many. At some point in time, I might just disappear because I'll fall asleep. That's fine, dude. That's fine, man. But that's what I'm trying to find out. That's what I'm trying to set in my brain. Man, there's not a familiar place anywhere here, eh? Oh, yeah, there is. It's over here, right? Yeah. I need to store the other two that I have. Hello, retreat representative. Take Blossom. And take Oogly Boo. I need Turd for later. I'm out in time, y'all. Yeah, I'll hit it. Some alert got it. Dude, you guys are good. It's okay. It's all good. Thank you all for joining. It's okay. We're all having a great time here. At least I hope we are. I know I'm having a great time. I don't mean to project my feelings onto you, but I'm having a great time. Yeah, I definitely believe I'll have that shit in the bag. It's just, I just like being a part of the stream. Hell yeah. Yeah, it just takes time to get past that mindset that I have. Yeah, yes, the protecting, you mean projecting? Yeah. I'm assuming autocorrect, yeah. Stop projecting, asshole. Yeah, my bad. My bad, guys. Us still being here says enough. That is true. That's true. Autocorrect, yeah, you're right. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Come on, give me one of these green bunchers. But that's what I'm trying to find out. And that's what I'm trying to, like, do, right? Honestly, what I've been thinking as, like, a fun little thing for channel points is that I've been thinking about buying, dumbbells, right? And then just whenever someone redeems a channel point, I do a certain amount of dumbbell curls, you know? I've been thinking that that would be a cool, like, little thing that I do. And then I do it at the end of the stream. I know some people have done that, and I was like, huh, maybe that would be cool. So maybe that would be something I'll do. Maybe. As well as just having it there for, like, if I die, because you guys have seen, I've been playing, like, League a lot. So maybe just have it there, so if I die and I'm waiting to come back, right? Yeah, I'm waiting to come back alive and whatever. I just start pumping iron. Shaz does that with push-ups. I can't do push-ups yet. Well, I mean, I can do push-ups, but I need to, like, go back into it first. Yeah, 4K saved up from my annual appearances in chat. Let's go. Good job, Lucky Husky. I can't do push-ups yet, which is the sad thing. This is what's the thing is that the whole point is that I wasn't originally sad because I was like, oh man, I'm fat. It was because I couldn't do push-ups anymore. Because back when I was living with my father and I had a lot of pent-up anger, I got to the point where I could do 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups, no break, no problem. Like, I used to be able to do, and I crunch those fuckers out. Like when I said I was built, I was built. I was a strong kid. And it's the pure fact that one day when I woke up and I was like getting out of bed, and I like rolled out of bed, so I was like on the floor. I was like. So and then I tried to get up. Where did my pop filter go? My plosives. Do you have a problem with my plosives? I don't have a pop filter when I have this mic on. It's only for my what microphone is it? Why was it popping bad? Anyway, what was it? I started to like push myself up to get out of bed, and I did it, but I was like, oh my God. Like I was like, how many more of these can I do? How many more? Like if I were to fall and keep falling, how much could I actually get up and do? I was so upset at myself. The PS. Oh my, yeah, are sounding punchy. Sorry. Yeah, I've been trying to practice on like keeping my P's a little bit lesser on the plosive side, just for voice acting purposes. So that's a good reminder. Thank you. Don't apologize, Dash. Where was I? No, but I appreciate Ash telling me this because he knows that I'm a perfectionist when it comes to that sort of thing. And I hate it whenever stuff like that comes up because I like things looking professional. I like the air of professionalism I have, you know, even though I say I'm gay and I want to suck your fucking fat cock, like, which is not professional, but I like the look of it, you know, I like the look and feel, you know. Disclaimer, I am not gay. I have a lovely wife. Anyway, you may have Tom for bong. Anyway, that's kind of like what got me started on. I was like, oh my God. Because as you know, push-ups is literally it's meant for you to like gain strength or like do sustaining strength, but also it's what type of exercise is it called? Where like you're just using your own weight as weight.
I'm struggling to remember what it's called. But that's when I was like, oh my God, I gained so much weight. Calisthenics? That sounds about right. I'm not entirely sure. But I was like, wow. I was at a point in my life where I could do 100 sit-ups and 100 push-ups every other day. And then also bench 185 pounds for maxing for 3 pumps. Meanwhile, averaging like what? Let's see, 45. Let me do some math real quick. How much did I normally pump? Calculator. The bar was 45. We put 45 plates on both. Okay, with 120, which 135 pounds for regular reps. Right. And that's when I was like in middle school going into high school. I used to be so strong. And now I am struggling with a fucking push-up. Sorry, with a fucking push-up. Like, are you kidding me? Like the amount, just check this right. Oh, rock on. Like the amount of disappointment. Yeah, you don't weigh 130. 180 is when I weighed, but yeah, that's true. Like the disappointment in myself when I was like, wow, you were so strong. You were so strong to where you could do that so many times with your body weight. And now you can't even pump any of that at all. Well, I mean, you could probably pump like 5 and then you're like, you know, like it was such a like a, oh, fuck, you know, like situation for me. And the thing is that I don't have time to work out. I can make time. But the thing is that the times that I can work out are the most inconvenient times to where nothing's going to be available, which is why I need to resort on purchasing stuff for home to be able to do it. But I know before I start doing that, I need to get myself into the habit of eating correctly and not overeating like I have been, because that's where my main issue is that I overeat. So you want to focus on one thing at a time, you know, and I feel like eating would solve a lot of the issues for me. And then I start focusing on crunching the iron afterwards would be better for me, if that makes sense. Because, you know, everyone's body's a bit different, right? So that's what I feel like would be best for me, because focusing on all of it all together and just being like, all right, I have to do this, I have to do this. That's like a one-way ticket for me going, okay, I'm bored, I don't want to do that. And losing all of the enthusiasm of being like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna lose all my enthusiasm if I do it all at once. I need it one at a time. And the first thing I gotta fix is that eating issue, for sure. There's not a question about it. In my head, I know that's what I need to do for myself. Because I'm like, I gotta calm it down. I gotta real calm it down, man. So that's what I'm focusing on. So how about that airline food, eh, guys? Nah, but for real. Let's see. It is, the 25th. It is currently going to Wednesday. What is everyone doing? Going on from... what, Wednesday to Thursday? Some of you, if you're in the UK, Thursday to Friday. Or at least Australia, I believe. Yeah, you're not that far in time. Whoa. Oh! Olive, are you working towards that that championship? You talked about it a little bit before, but I want to check up on that. Looking out for the boy, you know? Actually, you know what? Don't answer that question. Don't answer that question. You're trying to sleep. Don't answer that question. I don't want to bother you when you're trying to sleep. We've talked too much already. I've been on a job hunt for 3 months now. Only got one interview since that I've been ghosted. Ay. Sheesh. That's unfortunate. Ah, God. I get this itchy nose out of my nose. I'd be sick. What type of job you hoping for, or are you looking for? Just anything, or like a sit-down job, fast food job, retail, account managing, coding. Is there anything that you're specifically on the hunt for? Cybersecurity?
We did it!
Part-time fast food, just something to get money. Good luck, dude. You've already heard my story about fast food. Careful, those fuckers are assholes, dude. They'll milk you for everything you're worth. The worst thing you can do to yourself is getting too comfortable with the coworkers, because a lot of people stay in fast food for the coworkers. They're like, man, this job sucks, but I gotta stick in it because this guy is really cool and whatever, you know. Driving big truck, carry big stuff. In game, of course, yeah. Hope I can keep my sanity over there. Here's the thing, is that and this might be controversial. Everyone's always like, oh, everyone has to work retail once in their life. I disagree. I highly disagree. I think everyone should work food at least once in their life. Oh, no. Esther. There we finally. The hunt is over. Yes. It's over. If we can help in the long run, depending on what you work with. Yeah, I absolutely believe that people should at least work in food at least for a year, singular. It doesn't matter what type of food, whether that's fast food, whether that's a sit-down restaurant. I think, and when I'm talking about food, I'm not talking about being a waiter or being a busser. I'm talking about working in the kitchen. Whether that's being a line cook, whether that's being, you know, the shit that I did, or being someone that works. What are the people that work at, like, they're not line cook. They're not line cooks, are they? They're just a crew member. People that work at like Arby's, Taco Bell, Del Taco, because they don't cook shit, right? They just recook. They're not line cooks. Are they line cooks? Are they technically line cooks? I think they're technically line cooks. I don't know. That's like semantics at that point. But I think everyone should work food at least once in their life. And they should work it at least a year to like get an idea on how food is. Because the thing is that people are so disrespectful to the people that work in food. Like, there's so much disrespect. There's such a stigmatism around it. But honestly, despite how much I love my job that I'm working now, I can promise you the stuff that I learned while doing fast food is stuff that I will have for me for the rest of my life. Guaranteed. You learn so much stuff in fast food. So much stuff. It is crazy. Especially if you like try and go up the chain. Don't like be a store manager or anything, but like just be like a shift leader, right? Someone who just runs the shift, but that's about it. You learn so much shit by doing that. I'm taking culinary classes as we speak. Well, actually starting in a couple weeks. I've done a semester. No shot. Is it because you actually want to be a cook? Okay, it's time to go to the beach. So let's go to the beach. I'm interested in it at least. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. No, that is completely fair. I have a passion for cooking. Like, I love to cook. I cannot make it a career. I absolutely cannot do that. I am not skilled enough. Am I good at cooking? Well, my wife seems to think so. I make pretty good food. I would think so. Is it like culinary, like cuisine? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But the stuff that I cook, is it like subpar? Is it good? I would say it's pretty good. I put a lot of love and care into what I cook when I cook it. But I'll be damned if I try and make it a fucking an actual career. I'm a creative person, and cooking is like an art for me. It's a good feeling when people like what you make. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm very self-conscious about that. I have to make sure that if I cook something, the person that I'm cooking for enjoys it. All right, who wants to be a purloin? In chat, is there anyone that wants to be a purloiner?
We did it!
We got Boof. Who wants to be this guy? Once again, there's a ton of creatures. You don't have to be this person. We could find one better for you. Just who knows how long it'll take. But if you want to join in, does anyone want to be a purloiner? I give it 30 seconds. But yeah, I think everyone should work fast food at least once. For a year, at least. Because people get so much shit. My mare's so fucking. Are you sure? There are other creatures. I want to make sure that you get the creature you want, you know? Da-na-na. I don't know what else is out there, but I show up here randomly. That is true. Maybe next time you show up, there could be a way better one. So I guess I can take what you got. I mean, that's up to you. If is the purloiner what you want? All right, Lucky Husky's the purloiner. This shit is heavy. What's heavy? Are you playing Truck Driving Simulator, Ash? I have a wheel for Truck Driving Simulator, by the way. For anyone who doesn't know, I do have a wheel for Truck Driving Simulator. Playing Snow Runner? Isn't that kind of like Truck Driving Simulator, but you're going around like tundras and shit? Alright, that sounds like kind of familiar to me. Bracer. Okay, so Monolith does shielding. Got it. Okay.
We did it!
Like backcountry trucking in the mud. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Okay. I can get Snow Runner, but I haven't really checked it out yet. I've only heard of it. I haven't like looked too much into it for me personally, but don't do it, Purloiner. Oh god, that Wombat's fast. Oh, sorry, Wambat. Evil Embrace. What the hell is that? Okay. Not entirely sure what you did there, but he tried something. Fuck him up, Stuffy Beef. Get his ass. Esther, get him. Currently hauling 4 loads of logs, and I have 2 trucks going like 2 miles an hour up a hill. Oof. That is unfortunate. Anyway, back to what I was talking about, like literal ages ago. Yeah. Anyway, back to what I was talking about, like literal fucking ages ago. About working fast food. For fast food, it'll give you such an experience to way it's only one in a lifetime, but also I can't help but like constantly like think about how much I want to purchase like cooking simulators just to cook food, you know, like because let's be real, you could just go out and cook food and then just eat it, but also I don't want to deal with the hassle of cleaning it, which is the situation. So I would much rather be like, oh man, I want to play like a cooking game or something that induces that same stress, you know? Like oh god, what's that game, Ash, that we played forever ago? We played it with Shaz a little bit. I introduced it to Shaz. He played the shit out of it. Plate Up. Yeah, like Plate Up. Yeah, it induces that stress of just making orders. We should play more. That is true. We should. We definitely should. Yeah, just the... Oh. Stop! Thief! Huh? A thief? Where? Damn, that guy was fast. That man, he ran off with a huge Very observant of you, Oliver. Go back here! You must pay! Someone has to stop him. It's daylight robbery. Yeah, that is pretty... Yeah. You're not going to let him... You're not going to let him get away with it, are you, Ollie boy? No way. We need to go after him. That's the spirit. Proper brave you are, man. No wonder he passed them. No wonder why you passed them trials. I knew you'd say that, Oliver. Let's chase down that criminal. Man. Mega. Yeah, dude. He was, that fucker was fast. All right, come on. All right. Well, let's follow him, but let's take an indirect path because I want to visit the storefronts. Hello. I would like to spend a night at the Cat's Cradle, please. I'm tempted to get Peeps to vote a day in your schedule as a multiplayer night where we do games with other you should start to go. Dude, hold on. Am I like fucking... All right. I'm dyslexic. So let me read this again. I'm half tempted to get Peeps to vote a day in your schedule as a multiplayer night where you do games with other 90% with me XD. I'm assuming you're supposed to say with other people. You could start to get through the backlog a little. You might need to repeat that last part. Hello, perpetrator. Eh? Did you wish your companions just rustle a little bit, Ollie boy? Oh, what's this then? Looks like the memories of the seafarers who stayed here have restored one of the pages, eh? Tidy. You've obtained the new Regions of the World page. Thank you. Yippee! Yes, save. I trust you had another perfect night's rest here at the Cat's Cradle. Travel safely now. Thank you. Oh, hello. Let's go. Milk chocolate, baby. English is a hard language. Well, maybe you should, I don't know, fucking type it right so I can read it.
Look, man, if you're going to put something in chat, I'm dyslexic. And so if you put something in chat, you better hope it's correct or else I will not be able to read it properly, period. Hello, lady. Hmm? What should I prepare for tonight, I wonder? Are you cooking dinner, miss? Indeed I am. There's an old lady who lives alone near here, you see. I assist her with domestic tasks and so on. So you're her maid, huh? Oh, no, nothing like that. It is merely something I choose to do. The old lady, she cared for me when I was a child. I'm merely repaying the very many favors she's performed for me. There ain't a lot of people who do something like that without asking for a single guilder in return, you know. This one's got more kindness than in her little finger than most folks have in their whole body. Excuse me, miss. Were you wondering if you could help us with something? You require my assistance? That's right. We were hoping you'd be able to share a little bit of your kindness with us. With somebody who needs it, you see. If it will help someone in need, how could I possibly refuse? Thank you so much, miss. Give me your heart. Give me your heart. Your heart is mine. The heart of the chosen has come to me. It is mine. The thought that I might help someone gives me the greatest satisfaction. You're welcome, lady. Oh, hey, you have a quest for me. What's going on? Yes, that's it. This is the future. Ma'am, you seem happy. No doubt I do. I have successfully visualized a swimsuit more elegant than anything that has ever come before it. For the designer, no companion. No joy is comparable. I only need required materials, and my vision shall be realized. Perhaps you can help. Us? Really? Yes. Would you do something like that for me, perhaps? In the name of the ancients and all that is elegant? My new swimsuit design requires a certain material that is rare, but by no means not unobtainable. I wonder if you could fetch it for me, perhaps. Yeah, what do you need? Rainbow leaves and florets. Oh, they're carried by florets, sorry. Keep up, buddy boy. They are creatures that roam around the Shimmering Sands, ain't they? Yeah, I've killed like several of them. I'm sorry, I've not killed them. I have put them to rest. Rainbow leaves, the carriers must be cooled down before you pick them up. They will otherwise wilt. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, so ice spell, right? Try knocking the florets out with that. Should keep the leaves nice and cool. Right. Okay, yeah, okay, got it. I was about to say. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you for the quest. Oh, shit. I went the right way. Oh, wait, no. Okay, yeah. So you can see him hiding behind the barrel. Look at him. All the way up there. So let's gather as much stuff as possible before we talk to this boy. I know that's like kind of like delaying the inevitable, and I know I'm kind of like the wizard, but also I kind of want materials so they can deal with it. Nice fish burger. Let's go. Hello, sir. What wonderful weather. A sign from the ancients that I am due a bountiful haul, perhaps. So you're a fisherman, huh? I most certainly am. And I am just about to head out to sea. Aren't you a bit worried about all the monsters that have popped up around here? Monsters? No fisherman worthy of the name would give such trifling concerns of a moment's thought. You're not scared of monsters? Of course not. Why, I have already survived one monster attack. I drove that creature away then, and if necessary, I shall do the very same to them again. Flip it, Ackman! You can almost smell the courage on this one. You sure can. Excuse me, sir, we'd like to ask you a favor. A favor? But I must set sail soon, lest I miss the fair winds and the bountiful hauls they bring. Oh, it'll only take a second. We just wanted to borrow a little of your courage. My courage? Certainly. It isn't something that I lack. Take as much as you wish.
Thank you, Mr. Fisherman, sir.
Give me your heart. Give me your heart. Your heart is mine. Give it to me. You are not the needer of this heart. I am. Ah.
Thank you. You've obtained some courage.
Oh, you have finished already? That tingling sensation in my chest. Was my heart, perhaps?
Don't worry about it. Okay, bye. Nope, not you. Hello, sir. What's your deal? They're missing a sparkle, so there's an issue. Curses, what is this affliction I suffer? Are you okay? You don't look so good. I've always been a man of the sea. Becoming a fisherman was my only ambition ever since I was a baby in arms. And indeed, I was recently able to finally acquire my very own vessel. Oh, wow, that's great. Congratulations. I am grateful for your kind words, but I suddenly find myself to be more terribly afraid of the ocean. The ocean I've always loved. I simply cannot bring myself to go fishing. What has become of me? I don't know. A fisherman who's scared of the sea? Mr. Trippy, that sounds like broken-hearted, innit? Lacking courage he is. No doubt about it. Good help him out, eh, Ollie boy? You got it. I have courage right here. I literally just stole it from that fisherman over there. There you go, sir. Enjoy. It'll take a little bit. Just let me take it. Yeah. It's just, you feel a little bit thing, you know? It's just a little bit of a thing. Oh, praise to the ancients. Courage swells within my breast once more. Neato. So you're not scared of the sea anymore? Not in the slightest. Indeed, I shall take the waves forthwith. But I must show you my gratitude. Please accept this, by the way. 2 fish burgers, 200 guilders. Let's go. Let's go. Give me the fish burger, baby. All right. More equipment. Also because an ad just started, and I want to make sure that everyone's here before we talk to the guy, because that is story, and we want to make sure that everyone's here so I can do the unimportant filler work. Hello, child. 20 guilders, not bad. Sweet pie. Look at that crab over there. Oh, hello, Taskmaster. Do I have any bounties? Oh, Jesus. I have a lot of bounties. Summerland. Oh, God. Yeah, I have a lot of bounty hunters in the Summerlands. Oh, wait, is this the Summerlands where I'm at? Well, then if this is all Summerlands, I can take all these. Ads again. Give me a bit. No worries. Let's see. Yeah, sure, I should just... All right, there we go. We got a bunch of bounties. Do I have any? I have 1 merit. Forging more fruitful would be nice. I don't know. I haven't needed to do anything with forging yet. I don't know. I'd much rather that than just being able to jump. Just because, you know, jumping doesn't do anything in this game. At least according to the thing, it says it doesn't. So it could do something. Hello, lady. Oh, do you have a quest? Oh, you're the Rainbow Leaves lady. Yep, never mind. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Oh, that just leads back up there. Have I been over here? I feel like I have. I have. Okay, yeah. So we're done. Okay, great. So let's wait for the ads to finish, and we'll head over and talk to the man. Oh, shit. Okay, great. All right, we'll just wait. I have 19 seconds anyway.
So, what's going on, guys? How you doing? Looking good. And breaks over. All right. Damn it. There's no escape. Get back what you stole. What I stole? What are you on about? What do you mean, what am I on about? That great big pot, of course. Pot? No, this thing. What's wrong with him, man? It looks like he doesn't even remember stealing it.
What do I want with this piece of rubbish? If you want it, it's yours. I'm sure it will make you very happy. See ya!
Yeah, that fucker's fast. What the... what was that all about? Why would he steal something just to throw it away like that? Yes. Why would he? What was he thinking? I don't reckon he was thinking at all, man. Huh? How do you mean? Well, he ain't bothered by what he steals. It's just the stealing he's in for, innit? You mean he enjoys stealing for its own sake? That's about the size of it. I'm no expert, mind. If that's really true, he's even more horrible than I thought. Well, never mind that for a minute. Let's get this old pot back to the peddler, shall we? He must be worried sick, poor fellow. Before the ads interrupted me, I was about to say, I'd love to think that you'll tell them it'll take it for a bit. It would really be agonizing. There's a D&D wizard that did that for life transference, where he's like, oh, it only hurt a bit, and then it hurt, like, you know, a shitload. It was really funny. He must be, huh? Okay, let's take it back to him. You've obtained a peculiar pot. Oh, Drippy. You doing okay there, man? He's carrying it, so you know what? You go for it, buddy. What a fucking legend. I don't even carry that fucking huge-ass pot. Lightweight, baby. Yeah. Fucking lightweight! Lightweight! Hello, sir. Excuse me, sir. I think this belongs to you. Oh, yeah, indeed. Then you recovered it? Yes, we did. The thief got away, unfortunately, but we got the pot back for you. Curses. I mean, is that so? You have my thanks. Crikey, don't go being too grateful, will you? It's not like it's flipping heavy or anything. Forgive me. It's just that I was rather pleased to have finally rid myself of it. Huh? The man you chased, he's a habitable thief. He does not care for what he steals, so as ever, I called after him, stop thief, but when I saw that what he had taken, I gave thanks to the ancients. You gave thanks for being robbed? In this instance, yes. You see, this pot, no matter how I try, it won't open. Therefore, I cannot use it to store my wares. It is of no use to me. Yes, you must take it. For apprehending the thief, it's the least I can do. You're giving it to us just like that? Hold on a second. You just told us it's flipping useless, and now you're pretending like you're doing us a favor by giving it to us. What's going on, man? Perhaps you will think of it like a souvenir of your visit to Castaway Grove. Jewel of the Seven Seas. A souvenir? A great pot like this? Yes, a most wondrous souvenir. It's no ordinary pot, after all. If the rumors are to be believed, it once was used by the ancient royal family. It has an illustrious and regal history. But if that's true, we can accept it. It's too valuable. But you must. I'm so grateful to you. So very grateful for your help. Think nothing of it. Go on now. Go, take it. Be gone. Okay. You said yes? What'd you do that for, man? What did you mean, Mr. Drippy? Did I do something wrong? I mean, he looked like he was going to cry if I didn't take it. He seemed real worried. Indeed, I was worried. Worried that you were thinking I'm ungrateful. Yes, that's what I was worried about. Thank you so very much. Oh, to be an ignorant child. Something funny is going on. Thank you, Esther. Come on, tell us. There's something wrong with this pot, isn't there? What wrong? Well, of course not. It is simply that the lid will not open, and perhaps now and again, spine-chilling clattering emanates from within, but only every once in a while. It's nothing. So the lid won't open, but strange sounds come from the inside of it. What could that mean? Aha! So that's it, is it? Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Huh? You know what it is and why it won't open, Mr. Drippy? No, man, it'll open. You just need to know how, innit? It's a cauldron, you see. Really? This is a cauldron? Wow. You know what it is? Yes, I've never seen one before, but my father used to have one. Oh, wizards have cauldrons, you see. They do? That they do, anyway, and that's the reason it won't open, because it's sealed up tight with powerful magic. But all it takes is for a true wizard to say the magic words written in the wizard's companion and alakazam, the lid will pop off just like that. It will, huh? Oliver, you should try and open it. I should, right now. Why not, man? There's no time like the present. Go on, give it a go. Okay, so the magic words are in the wizard's companion, huh? Let me take a look. Then you have people... My rack is just mowing every time they squat, yeah. You didn't remember how to read your wizard companion, do you, Ollie boy? Sure do. I just open up the main menu and start reading. Exactly. Buzzing wizard like you should figure it out. But the wizard companion is kind of long. It takes a while to find the right words. You don't have to read the whole thing, do you? Use your noggin. The magic words for your alchemical cauldron will be in the chapter of alchemy, innit? I guess that makes sense. I'll start looking. Okay, well, let's take a look. Alchemy. 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 Sword stack. Day, Kaz! How you doing? I am out of water. I'll grab more in a second. Okay, so what is alchemy? Using your cauldron. Oh! Cauldron genies. The magic word open sesame. Oh. Ha. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, it's open. Says, oh wait, it's open space says me. Oh, here's a cutscene. Alchemy.
You are very small, master. But it matters not. Your right to command me will be judged in battle.
Oh, fuck.
Where is it? Ah! Aha! Now, to arms!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right. Well, I mean, everyone's pretty high level, so, Boof, get him. Psych up. Get his ass. Oh, shit. I got him. Oh, shit. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Have a good time. No worries. Hey, well, thank you for joining, Husky. It's been crazy seeing you again. Get him, Stuffy. Kick his ass. Kick his ass, Stuffy. Kick his fucking ass. Oh, Jesus. That was a long attack. Water bomb. Oh, wait. So
He's resistant to magic. Got it. Oh, great. I stopped him. All right, we're great. I was going to quickly hop out and swap over to a defense, but I guess we're fine. Just keep healing me, Go-Go. I'll kill this guy in no time. Ooh, get fucked. Come here. Oh, you're so fucked now, boy. Get him, Stuffy. $138. Goddamn. Oh god, stop hitting me. That hurts. Keep buffing me. Oh, I didn't defend in time. Uh-oh. Okay, what are you getting this time? Heyo, let's go. Flippin' heck, is he really trying to poke you with that pedestal? Now's your chance to go for it, Tilly. All right, you got it. Get him, Stuffy Beef. Fuck him up. Wait, I want to see what Boof can do with that. Get him, Boof. I'm sorry, I had to tab out. That's not anything too bad. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, wait, no, but defending that gives me pips. Okay, so defend on that one, that gives me pips. That's really good. Get him, Boof. Get him. Kick his ass. Oh, God, kick his ass, Boof. Beef. Oh, well. I was really hoping he would attack me, but I guess not. Hey, Esther, could you heal me? Esther, I could really do with some healing, girl. Esther. I'll do it myself, I guess. All right, thank you. You're a bit late on that. I can't back out when I'm in this. Hopefully it's not anything bad. Pull a parasol. Pull a parasol. Come on. Yes! All right, that's a win. All right, let's keep healing because it seems that Esther does not have a lot of MP. Oh, God. Come on. Come on, Stuffy Beef. There you go. Get him, Stuffy. Yes. Fuck him up, Stuffy. Ooh. Give me that 100 damage. Give me that 100 plus damage, yeah. Come on, Stuffy. Come on. Nice. Almost there. Okay, we're doing good. That's new. Oh. No, Esther, you should probably back up. Esther, you should probably back up. Esther, you should probably... Man, I could not defend from that. Well, I'll heal myself, Esther. If you want to keep attacking him, that's on you, girl. But Alright, not an AoE thing, because I took so much damage. I'm okay with Fire Sword if you get Fire Sword. Alright, Fire Sword. Alright, that's okay. I will take Fire Sword. Alright, we're good to go. Oh, well. Really hoping that would be on me, but that's okay. Just keep tanking damage. Keep going. You're doing okay. Keep taking it. All right, come back. No, not Esther. Esther.
Here goes nothing.
It'll be Oliver, thank you. I need a heal. Stay away from me. That's scary. Don't follow me like that. That was scary. Ooh, Esther might go down. Ooh, Esther's definitely gonna go down. Oh, what a last minute block. Oh, I was too late on the heal. All right, it's just me. Okay, let's heal myself one more and then I'll go in on him. Okay, let's go, Stuffy. Nice. Good stuff. Good job, Stuffy. Good job, Boof, and good job, Karlach. You didn't do much, Karlach. I don't like using MP, man. I can't use MP. I have to leave that up to my other teammates to do MP. Why would he just attack us like that? Are you right, Oliver? Oh, and your name is Oliver, Master. I'm sorry? Oh, most illustrious Master Oliver. Your prowess in battle is unsurpassed. Graceful, fearsome, and yet merciful. Truly you are a master worthy of alchemy. Genie of the pot. Genie? That's right, Ollie boy. Every cauldron has a genie inside it, see? They do what's known as alchemy for you. But they have to test you first to see if you're worthy in it. That's why the big red bruiser started on you nothing personal. Like, if you're after a cauldron, it is the only way. It's traditional, see? Gee, you could have warned me, Mr. Drippy. When I first laid eyes upon you, Master, your diminutive size wooed me most prodigiously. But you have humbled me. You have reminded me that a book may never be judged by its cover, no matter how impressive it may be. I bow to you, Master, now and forevermore. Pleased to meet you. You've obtained a cauldron. Master, I must pay you tribute. Please accept these humble gifts. Pixie dew, sour grapes, slumber not leaves. You must combine these items with the power of alchemy. They will produce the most wondrous and magical result. Now, Master, it seems that you are still in need of instructions on the concerning and the use of the cauldron. There are two ways to alchemize. When you possess the alchemical formula of an item you desire, you simply select follow the formula and you shall have it in an instant. But should you not possess the formula, you may select mix and match to combine ingredients to your heart's content. I pray you will produce the most wondrous and magical results, Master. For your first steps on the path to alchemist, I recommend you follow a formula. Do not run before you can walk, Master. And for this, your first alchemical experiment, I present you with a formula. Behold! Obtain a new formula. Master, you must use the formula I gave you. You got it. Oh, yeah, the dew. Great. I can only make one, but that's okay. Success, you've made the following. A bottle of Sprite dew. It was a success, Master. Truly a work of wonder.
Your cauldron is capable of many more such miracles. It can produce weapons, armor, medicines, and treasures of every kind. You must take your wizard's companion in hand and try all the alchemical arts have to offer.
I will, Mr. Genie, sir. Thank you very much.
I look forward most humbly to serving you, master. That is useful, ain't it, Tully? No, we just need to bag ourselves a boat and we're all tidy.
Let's go, Mr. Drippy. Thanks to the pot, loser. Genie in a cauldron. However did the genie get inside, I wonder? Well, I'm sure you need not concern yourself with such matters. Please peruse my wares. I will. Thank you. I do need to get a weapon for our new horn boy. I'm a little worried about armor, though. I will come back when I have more of a stock idea on what I need. In the meantime, hello, child. You have a quest? The big pot you have as a cauldron, is it not? Yeah, that's right. I see, it must be a wizard. Crikey. Sorry, crikey. It sounds like this little girl knows a thing or two about wizarding, Ellie boy. I do. I read my wizard's book every day. I know all about wizards and the spells they cast. But you're a child. But the spells, they're not my favorite thing about wizards. It's the alchemy I love the most. I read the wizards can make almost anything by mixing materials into a cauldron. Is that true? It sure is. It's actually pretty easy if you have the right ingredients. Easy for one such as you, I think. Being a wizard must be very wonderful. Would you show me how alchemy works? You could make me a candle cutter, perhaps. I've heard that candle cutters can only be made using alchemical methods. I would dearly love to see one for myself. Sure. Candle cutters. I'll need a flint dagger and emberstone. Flippin' heck! You don't half know your stuff. It's all in my book. All right, I shall wait for you here. Please hurry. I'm very excited. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot. Esper's like dead. There you go, Esther. Okay, I have a lot of side quests, so I guess it's time to go questing. Oh wait, but the boat, right? The whole reason I came here was for that boat. All right, hold on. First boat. We are here on a mission, everybody. That is, everyone say with me, right?
Boat.
I'm gonna hear wing a swimsuit, huh? Yes, no wonder they call it the seaside paradise of the south. Look, they're not dressed correctly. Tut, so very disrespectful. Huh? Knickers. It's like ding dong dell all flipping over again. Jeepers.
Come now, what is this disturbance?
Ah, Governor, the very person we need.
What do we have here, Our visitors to our town, I take it.
You must know that all who enter this place are required to, by law, to wear the appropriate attire. I speak of course,
the bathing suit.
But we ain't planning on moving here, is it? We're just passing through, like.
Nonetheless, the law must be obeyed. The dark days of the past cannot be revisited. We once had great trouble here.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You'd never think to look at a place now.
You'd never think it to look at the place now. It's so peaceful.
It was a time of great sadness. Travelers all over the world sailed to Castaway Cove. Travelers who do not always see eye to eye. The men of the sea are hearty but quick-tempered. Without constant supervision, they will soon fall upon one another in anger. And for this reason I devised a means of maintaining the peace. I'm sure you have guessed what that is already.
Yes, to require all those in town to wear bathing suits, of course. I think you're just a pervert, but okay.
What is he, man? Flipping crackers or something? What difference would it make? A great difference indeed, fairy. For in a bathing suit, one cannot conceal a weapon. And no matter where their homeland may be, all who come here must dress in this manner. Be they from Alma Moon, from Ding Dong Dell, or for the furthest flung islands of the north. When they don the bathing suit, they become a citizen of Castaway Cove. Wow, that's interesting. But it's such a strange idea. How did you convince everyone to agree? Oh. At first, of course, I met with ridicule from all sides. None would support my scheme. But I did not waver. I remained true to my vision. I put away my resentment, my frustration. And why I was able to show off such restraint? Because I had a dream. A dream of peace in the place of my birth. Gee, I thought we were dressed like that because it was so hot. I thought you were dressed like that because it was so hot. Me too. Oh, you're not the first to think so. But this only proves how peaceful our town has become. Such a misunderstanding is a happy one. I understand now. We should respect the governor's wishes and dress like everyone else. Let's do it. I want to become a citizen at Castaway Cove. Alright, and if we flippin' must. But I ain't getting a swimsuit. But I ain't got a swimsuit, have you? Oh, we're not a little one. I have a great wealth of bathing suits prepared for visitors just such as yourselves. Come, you'll follow me to my home. Nice.
Check me out, Dolly boy. I look the business in this little number.
I got flame
That's
suit.
marvelous.
What do you think?
I think Oliver is straight. I bet he kissed girls. What a fucking loser. Sorry I'm late. We may be boys, but we ain't entirely ignorant of the more involved nature of a feminine dress, eh, Ollie boy? I guess. Anyway, we're all citizens of Castaway Cove now. Let's take a look around. Thank you so much, Mr. Governor, sir. Ho! The bathing suits are yours now. You must wear them whenever you visit. Now, at least I can say to you, welcome to Castaway Cove. Thank you. And now, at last, we can take a look. We can take a look for a flipping boat. Talk about a faff, man. You've obtained bathing suit. Let's go. I got. Well, I guess they're not really flames, but they seem a little big. But who am I to judge? I guess. Hello. Man, if there was anyone that looked like a pirate, it's you. Because these are regular people. You're a pirate. You're a pirate. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Are you the captain of the ship? Ah, that I am, lad. Captain and master of all that saileth her. You have a beautiful boat, Captain. You do not need to tell me that. She is the most beautiful on the seven seas. There is no finer than the fearsome ship. There is no finer or more fearsome ship afloat. And her name is no less fine or fearsome, for she is the legendary Sea Cow. Okay. I have something to ask you, Captain. Would you let us ride aboard your ship? You seek passage aboard the Sea Cow. We need to get to Autumnia. Sorry guys, I cannot say that. If someone could spell it out. Ah, vast girl. And you believe you can merely stroll aboard. Who do you think you are? Well, Captain, I'm... well, a captain. Oh, it's... Jesus. Well, Captain. You may say I say what a fine captain you are. You are. The young man standing before you, and I know it seems unlikely, but bear with me. This unassuming scrap of a lad here, Oliver his name is, he is on a journey to save our flippin' world. And he's only accompanied by none other than myself, Drippy High Lord, High Lord of the Fairies. Oh, and I'm Esther. You are a fairy. I've traveled the world, but never have seen one of your kind before. So, lad, you travel to save the world with a fairy for a companion. And surely my ship alone will not suffice. You'll need 2 ships, a fleet even. Does that mean we can ride with you? Oh, but of course, boy. Just as soon as you show me a letter of passage from our beloved Caulifia, the most exalted Lola. We sail, after all, in her glory, and for that, Valma Moon. Should the Caulifia see to fit to grant permission to come aboard, I will refuse you nothing. All right, Captain, we'll get that letter now. Fine words, lad, but easier said than done, I fear. Still, if you are truly to save our world, it should be a work of mere moments. I don't think he believes us, does he? It doesn't matter. We just have to prove him wrong. If we get the letter of passage, he'll have to believe us. Let's go back to Alma Moon. Caulifia Lola, eh? I wonder what she's like. Looking forward to this, I am. Flippin' love royalty, me. You got it. On it. On the case. That is me, Oliver. On the case. Yippee yo yo, yippee ki yo yay, cowboy. I want to be a cowboy. Oh, you know what? What time is it? It's 2:54. Okay. Okay, I do have to go for the night. We made quite a bit of progress, though. Unfortunately, a lot of it was taken up by trying to capture those freaking stupid creatures. But tomorrow, let's see. Tomorrow, I am having a friend over to play on my VR headset. After that, then I should be able to stream. I'm not sure what time that will be. But expect it to be normally around the normal time when I stream. So roughly around like midnight, 11 to midnight or so. Mountain Standard Time, of course. If you don't know what time a regular stream, just look down at the schedule below in the info card. You'll be able to see it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you had a wonderful time. I know I did. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Hippie, you didn't even say hi. Oh, now I feel bad. All right, good night, guys.